like to take a look at this device. This is an Electro Harmonix Golden Throat, which is an old-fashioned style voice box, very similar to the popular Healy talk box, which you may have heard of. And if you're not familiar with it, what it does is it sends the guitar sound up a rubber tube which you put in your mouth, and then stand in front of a microphone and make some unusual shapes with your mouth to create this effect. It's certainly an interesting device, but it's also very difficult to use live. If you've never used a talk box, the first thing that you have to understand is that it doesn't plug in between the guitar and amplifier input like a normal stomp box. What it actually does, you need to plug it between an amplifier head and a speaker cabinet, and when you hit the switch on the voice box, it disconnects the existing speaker cabinet and sends all the signal into a 100-watt driver which is built into this box. You've got your tube screwed in there like that, and as soon as you turn the voice box on, all of the guitar signal comes up this tube, all 100 watts of it, and the tube goes in your mouth. You've then got to stand in front of a microphone, and that's what amplifies the guitar. The microphone sends the guitar sound through the PA, if you like, as if you were singing backing vocals, I guess. So you need decent monitors to hear what you're doing with a voice box, so a little bit impractical to use live. Here is a level light, which is actually a light bulb, which is a safety trip. If too much signal goes through the Golden Throat and you're in danger of blowing the driver, it gets transferred into heat, which turns the light bulb on. If you see that glowing, you have to turn the amplifier down. So that's just a little safety feature. And I like to use this with some other effects to make some interesting noises. We're going to plug in a Memory Man, which is an analog delay, and also a Big Muff fuzz box, and we'll hear what type of noise we can make with the Golden Throat. It's a little bit embarrassing to use, I have to admit. You often find yourself with saliva coming off the end of the tube and stuff like that, and you have to make sure you keep the end of the tube sterilised, but it's good fun nonetheless. And just before we hear it, which we're going to do now, I'd like to quickly give a plug to my friend Alfie, who started a really great web page called Analog Warcry. So if you're interested in stomp boxes and stuff like that, maybe you should check that out and make sure you subscribe to the mailing list, because it's very interesting stuff. So here we go, we're going to hear it now then, the Golden Throat talk box. So here we are, I've got the guitar plugged straight into the amp, little microphone which is over there, and this thing's plugged in as described. So now the sound's disappeared from the speaker and it's just coming through the tube. I've added in a Big Muff fuzz now. It sounds like this. Now I've added in the memory man analog delay and it sounds like this.